Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Talks with Tina, where we are pursuing our most true and authentic self by what? Uncovering our roots. Guys, it is happening. Talks with Tina is now on the podcasting platforms. How did I do it? How did I get here? Am I terrified? Absolutely. So, it has been a long time coming. And can I be honest with y'all? I probably sat here and made this video about 50, 11 times. And what I just began to realize is that I'm overthinking it. And probably one of the greatest gifts that I have acquired over the past year and a half is becoming my most true and authentic self. So, this podcast is a stretch for me. And I know we're just jumping right into the nitty gritty of things before I even give y'all a proper introduction, but that's coming. But this podcast is a stretch for me. And I'm speaking, that's kind of my thing. I speak as I'm hearing, I speak as I go, I speak as I'm learning. So this podcast is a stretch for me because I feel like I had such a reservation that nobody would relate to my voice, right? And so I do Talks with Tina on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth, where you can see because it's recorded, it's a video, it's real time. But with the podcast, all you have is my voice, and I began to question how can my content reach people if they only have my voice? How can they see my personality when they only have my voice? And I believe that when you show up and do things authentically, as I stated in the beginning, show up as your most true and authentic self, that your presence can be felt, that your voice will carry in a way that shows who you are. Right. And when you do things authentically, it is always true to you. I don't have to hide or do things in an exaggerated way because when I begin to exaggerate things, then I'm not doing things authentically to who I am. If I'm going to be extra, then I'm going to be extra in the way that I know how to be. So I just thank you guys for being here. Talks with Tina is is stretching, it's growing, it's expanding, and I was nervous. I am nervous, and you probably can tell by my ranting. But I believe that showing up in the fullness of who I am, that hopefully you guys will see me for who I am and all that I do and all that I'm trying to accomplish here in this world. So, hello everybody. My name is Chauntina Clark. I am the host of hashtag Talks with Tina on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and now on podcasting platforms. This is going to be like an intro video, whatever. It's not really a video, but intro episode. There it is. An intro episode to all things Talks with Tina, what it is, how I got here, what made me start it, and why I'm sharing it. So Talks with Tina is my baby. Oh, Talks with Tina is my baby. It is a gift that God has given me, the platform that God has given me to truly begin to learn myself, right? So Talks with Tina started from a breakup, but the breakup was simply a catalyst to learn everything I needed to learn about myself. I lost the concept of self-love in this relationship, but my oh my, did I had to learn what self-love was in the fullness of everything self-love, right? So Talks with Tina is my healing journey. Talks with Tina is my self-discovery journey. Talks with Tina is my self love journey. It is my journey overall to become the most authentic version of myself, to see the better version of myself. And I say uncover your roots by becoming your most authentic self. I believe that life has a way of burying things on top of what's underneath, right? And from birth, we're filled with things that pile on top of us. You're this, you're that, you can't be this, you can't be that, you might do this, you can't do, like, it's just so many things that cover up what's underneath, and what's underneath is who God intended us to be from the beginning. And when you get to a place of where you're ready to do the groundwork, where you're ready to do the laboring to be the most authentic version of yourself, there is true beauty in knowing all of who you are. And I think it will take a lifetime to fully understand all of who you are, but when you begin to see the gist of you, oh man, you can really just there's so much growth in it. I get so excited talking about these things. So Talks with Tina is literally the journey of me discovering who I am. And in the hopes of discovering who I am, that you will embark on your own journey to be the most authentic version of yourself, because you pave a way in the world for those connected to you to show up in the fullness of who they are when you begin to be the fullness of who you are. So that is the gist of Talks with Tina. And my hopes for this podcast again is that by hearing and seeing, if you connect on other platforms, my journey, that you tune into who you are, because I believe that there is an authentic and just a beautiful version of everyone that is, beneath all of the trauma, that is beneath all of the heinous words, all of the things that life tries to tell us we're not, that there's a beauty in understanding everything that you are. So, welcome to episode 1, guys. I don't want to dump it all on y'all so fast because I like to talk. So we're going to be talking a lot. We're going to be laughing a lot. And I'm excited for you guys to grow with me. I probably said that 50 million times, but this is truly just another area of growth for me that I'm excited to dive into. I want to thank everybody for the push. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank those who are close and connected to me for telling me that my voice matters, and my voice matters when it is authentic to who I am. And so, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? We're gonna turn this tune down a little bit, but I put a little bootleg version of the intro to Talks with Tina up um, earlier today. Well, today being May 31st. And I said I was going to take it down, but I think I will keep it up because I like to see growth. And the first episode is trash. It's garbage, quite literally. But I like to see the growth. I want to be able to look back a year from now and say, wow, I recorded this at 1, I think it was like 1:30 in the morning on my iPad. The audio was trash. My voice sounded like I was a sleeping grown man, but it's growth, and I'm excited to grow with you all. If you want to follow the journey on all the other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, my Instagram is Chauntina underscore C. Again, that is Chauntina underscore C. My Facebook is Chauntina Clark. My YouTube, Chauntina Clark. And if you just don't feel like doing all the hard work, you can do hashtag Talks with Tina on any platform: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Hashtag Talks with Tina, and it is the pink double heart that is right next to it. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Whoo, Lord, we're about to have a time here, and I'm excited for it. I love you guys, and we about to turn up. We about to turn up.